All right, let's get this one underway. Freeze time has expired. The pistol round is kicking on off, and you got your GG odds at the top of the screen, actually favoring the Thieves here. Liaz across, he jumps. Didn't see anything. Alt middle clear two, and pressure on Jacob straight away.
Yeah, he's got to be careful about this. JKS is back. That nade could be wonderful. Let's see how much damage it does. Catches Cirque real bad too. Jacob takes down Breeze, so we're going to see Azza popped up on top. Sees Ethan, sees the plant. Can he get either? That's nice. Yes, he denies the plant. Perfectly timed. Tarek, though, on cleanup duty, instantly gets in their face, knowing that boost could have come through. He's going to be right there. 3 kills for him as well. Liaz and Gratisfaction trying to find a way back through, but look how proactive EG are being. They're taking these fights.
Yes, there's another flash for Grat here. Could flash him into the site. It's all a matter of timing. Ethan tucks himself in passively on low HP. They don't continue forward, EG. They're just going to stand strong. Grat's taking a lot of room, but Liaz needs to get across with this kid if they want any chance. The jiggle from Stan, it's baiting him in. He knows Tarek's close as well. Has to hit one of these 2 kills, and that's going to be the round. Ethan takes down out of Gratisfaction, and well, Liaz will follow Tarek with 4 for the round. Picks up a smoke and a flash on his way out the door, and that is a very, very good way for EG to be kicking things off. The force buy will be coming on through for the Thieves. You can see Azza, the in-game leader, already indicating that. Arm up 5-7, where he found success just on Dust 2 with. The buy on the other side of things, EG looking good. AK for Tarek, the hero of last round. 2 Galils, 1 for Stan, 1 for Breeze. Mac 10s for Cirque and Ethan. Utility aplenty. On the other side of things, it looks like the Thieves have prioritized smokes. Everybody besides Grat and Liaz will be wielding one of those bad boys. HEs, 4 in total. And 2 flashbangs. So they need to use these very, very particularly. Have to land damage with the nades, and that one is perfect. Catch that, Cirque, down to 42 points of health. 1 deagle shot on Cirque, and he's going to die, but same for Ethan. The headshot is brutal.
Now remind yourself, 2 of the players here towards B still have that nade. They still have that bit of utility with them. They have a lot to play through. Looking for success in the apartments, however, the others. Tarek's over there. He's got Breezy with him. Perfect HP. Gratisfaction would love to have had a lot of that Jacob success, but it's not easy. It looks like they're regrouping. Back down towards second mid. Stan and Cirque playing very quietly. Hard to kind of predict the rotation on this.
Just note how much information there is for the CT side for the Thieves top middle. That's smoke. There's 2 of them there postured on up. There is a smoke towards CT spawn. JK has to throw one through to lock them on out. Now they can't pick too far, the Thieves. They'll even use a flash to see if nobody's home. And they were right. That smoke holds them at bay a little bit. Gratisfaction can't get over aggressive here. Needs to be very, very careful, as now they're actually heading back over.
I like that. Those nades, those smokes all in play. Just remind yourself where Azza is. He's very telling of their prediction, considering he'd love to be in the right place, right time. I think he's considering that A probably is now the final destination after 0 contact towards B. Cirque is vulnerable, but he's not the player who's close to this. Seeing everything, Azza's seen enough. He knows what's coming their way, so Liaz and Gratisfaction need some work here. Nice damage on Cirque. Okay, that's the threat eliminated from the back. 3 now towards the side, but Tarek doesn't let him get away. Bomb to be planted. That was brave. Wait, Tarek had the bomb?
Oh, imagine Tarek, if that's the way they lost the round. All right. This one here, 3-on-2 situation. It doesn't feel like Jacob and JKS will go for this even after that early success. Jacob's picked up that Mac 10 he took out of Ethan's hands within the first 20 seconds of the round. And JKS just hanging around to see if he gets anybody who is too hungry and hunty.
Rush, was that what you mean by Tarek?
Yes, it's a dangerous play with the bomb there, but he did manage to find his way to the site with at least just about 2 seconds. That could have gone horribly wrong.
2 seconds, that's all people need these days, Rush.
You're damn right.
What? What? If JKS killed old boy Stanner's Law here and picked up that Galil, it would have been a decent-looking third round. However, it will just be the Mac 10. Jacob's dropped that across. Azza's going to get that one, unless he feels that it will be better suited to Gratisfaction to build money for the AWP. JKS will hold on to that P250, and Jacob has the deagle that he kicked things off with in the previous round. So it's not the greatest of rounds here for the Thieves whatsoever, but let's see how the initial approach of EG goes. They have the exact same buy as the previous round. Cirque and Ethan on the Mac 10s. AK for Tarek, 2 Galils in play. Here's Jacob seeing if he can repeat success. This time he might get run down.
Oh, I like that pace from Ethan. Gonna pressure, not let them get away with so much. JKS trying to a little tap through the smoke in the end, but no, Ethan's bounding away. He's having a game, and it's been shut down. He's not allowed to have fun. No fun allowed here. Bomb's still by T-spawn, so they've somewhat taken B site and they don't have the bomb to hand.
No, and that's actually going to draw the rotation back towards the A side of things. So it's just Cirque here stuck all alone. 3 angry 100 Thieves members around the corner. Liaz spotting them up as they enter A. And look at this, everybody's leaving the B site. So Cirque, he gets B for free now and might even be able to push through and get 1 or 2 kills. JKS is on the ready, is, well, awares of the maneuvers of the Cirque. Takes down another MAC-10, gets himself a nice little kill reward for that one there. There's still the flash in the hands of Gratisfaction. Bomb is 10 seconds ticked on through. They should go for this, the Thieves. There's no point saving any of the goodies they have right now.
I'm just thinking, it was all dangerous towards B when you have MAC-10s, but trying to play back in against rifles towards Pit is a little bit trickier.
I don't know why they're not just giving this a crack.
I don't understand.
Grat has a flash. They could just have made a real round out of this, probably just get obliterated, but at the same time, you would have just been dying to those rifles. Maybe you just want to take them all out of the equation here and back a Pit. That's what it looks like. Az is onto 1. Pressure now onto Tarek and Stan. Oh, look at this. Just getting run on down. Damage is done. Everybody will get taken out of the server. And that's good economical damage. So the Thieves realizing the best of the situation they could make is just frags. And they got all the ones they wanted here. Gratisfaction immediately pulling out the AWP. He was quite the force on their CT sides when they played Liquid just yesterday. There's only 1 defuse kit. That will be in the hands of JKS. And one of the things that FURIA did well was maintain banana control against EG. Remember Vinny and Art, they had the P90s. They were pushed all the way down. They were always holding on towards that side of the map. While the Thieves, they don't have the same approach. And Azza, he's already dead.
Another opportunity opened up. Gratisfaction could have had something there, but instantly utility poured towards the top of mid. They're fighting for this. Cirque would love to get his AWP second this round.
Gamble stack A. So they've just called it right now that they feel it's going to be the A approach. They have to hope that EG just barrel on towards the site. And if they don't, if they go back towards B, it will just be the save call. And it looks like it's the wrong call. EG, they still had so much time to work with. There was no rush for them to hit either bomb side. And now that they've all backpedaled, corralled over towards this side of things, the gamble stack from the Thieves, it will be thwarted. So this is going to be a long 40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, put the kettle on.
Can we talk to Rush during this time?
We can.
Hello.
I don't really have anything for him. You got anything for him?
Oh, all right.
No, Rush, the bag of chips that you brought us.
Who, me?
Crisps.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
The bag of chips that you brought us.
Crisps.
The chips that you brought us. The
Crisps.
Not
potatoes.
American, Chad.
In Australia, we call them
Don't care.
chips.
They're not American.
And we call fries, we call them hot chips.
Well, that's just wrong.
Chips and hot chips.
Right. Well, yeah, go on. What about them?
So anyway, the crisps that you brought.
Yeah.
What's the big deal about them? I haven't tried them yet.
Those are prawn cocktail crisps that were donated to me by Michael Parsons.
From League Ops. So
from League
give him a
Ops,
shout
yes.
out.
Yeah, he just brings me some UK stuff every now and then. It's like, it's prawn cocktail, but it doesn't taste of prawn
Just
cocktail
tangy.
at all. It's just a bit tangy and a bit...
Rush,
you know.
no. Rush, no. Rush, no.
What?
Don't you dare go near
MC,
that
come
banana.
back.
Ding,
Comes
ding, ding,
MC.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, here we
Rush.
go. Why don't you light the bells, man?
Keeps calling them.
I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, but don't. I don't want to be near them when they're shooting them.
Well, I do.
You'll have a Henry G meltdown on your hands.
Yeah, Henry and Sato, they did not like the bells. That's
I wonder
for sure.
why.
I don't know why.
Probably
I think
why
it's
they quit casting.
it's a bit of character to the map, you know.
It's not about that though, Rush. It's ear assault. It's ear assault.
Ear assault, if you say so.
All right. Well, those saved guns mean the Thieves will get a buy into round number 5. But they need to find some frags here. It's not looking very good for them within the early stages. Rat's going to try and use the one way, but it's to no avail. Ethan's taking a chunk of damage early. He's actually the one leading the charge in towards Banana here. Molotov's flashes come through. And if I'm EG, I'm just doing a B execute. If I get Banana for free this easily, I would just be executing B every day of the week.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. It's just, all right, Gratisfaction or bust, I guess? Okay, Gratisfaction's the answer then, not bust. What? How is there no smoke? How is he allowed to get 3? I really don't understand how this round just happened. Cirque now going to be put to task a 1v5. Well, 4, I guess, excuse me, as Tarek did manage to find 1 there. So smoke goes back in. Let's see what Cirque can do with this. Trying to play in front of the smoke plume. Doesn't quite get the timing right, but it was damn close. Again, the timing to look through ruins, no, but now they're closing in. Time starting to tick on Bit of a problematic end. Molly comes in, he's trying to play the time so well. This ain't bad, but that defuse is even better. Liaz is going to stick that down, and as much as Sir can fight, he can't stop the defuse. Sir gave it a valiant attempt.
Yeah, so I think right there they were expecting the two rifle players of JKS and Jacob to be in the B bomb site, and that contacty, more aggressive play would have worked against the rifles. They would have been caught with their pants down, probably out of position, but the fact it was Gratis Faction, Flash comes through completely blind, gets the double kill, and then that, you're right, but they've already committed to this, so they're not going to slow it down, assuming there might be riflers ready to swing off Grat's contact. Breeze goes down, and that's a big round on the board there, but they did lose a lot of casualties. Cirque planting the bomb. Guns are dropped across. Everything has leveled on out here as the Thieves sit 1 to 4. There's another very, very decent buy round for both teams. The whole spam coming through from Stan. Not only will that keep Liaz at bay, it'll shroud the footsteps. And we saw how he played this position just the other day against Liquid. They got the better of him a couple times, and Grat with a lovely little leg shot there onto Breeze. So some potentially unconfirmed damage done. We won't be too certain if he hit that or not. You really want to pressure Liaz in this position over towards Halls and Pit. Jacob's rotated over from B. That's going to put all the pressure on JKS. Two players over towards the arch side. They've been smoked on out. Cirque might be able to find Jacob here, or one of the players rotating in from the jungle side. Utility very light for Liaz. Doesn't have a smoke down towards Pit if he gets mollied out of position. Only flashes really, and Azza, the main man, with a molly and a smoke as well. So no real information.
What's this? There was like some mad lineup he had. He's
jumping around the corner, I suppose, to avoid any aggressive AWP presence. Smoke over towards Mini Pit, and there we go. Cirque waited the whole time just for that. Supposed to be a jump throw, I think, from Cirque.
Who's on the side? Gratisfaction and Liaz. One tucked into Pit, one close towards the side of sight there. The crossfire is holding for now. He is trying to stay alive. He swings on the timing.
Oh!
I thought it was going to be Cirque who got that. No, it's Tarek to bail him out, but Gratisfaction is there trying to do what he can, but the bomb's been loose towards Pit.
Time.
Tarek, please, man.
Oh,
there we go,
dear.
Bomb down. He's putting on a show. He's making it interesting. Molly towards quad side, going to at least hinder JKS's progress going forward, and he can join up with Azza now. 2 flashes, a kit. They've got playable time here. Let's look at these post plants. Ethan towards graveyard on the stairs. Tarek towards site. First flash heard. Noted from quad. Oh, Ethan, that's a brave peek. He's seen both of them now. That can be called out. Outdone by JKS. Tarek's in trouble. Oh, God, he's gone for the AWP. He had nothing else to play with, and the defuse comes through, but that was damn close.
Yeah, good retake from JKS and Azza here. The old boys, they seem to be finding themselves in a lot of these clutch situations. I call them the old boys because these guys have been playing together back since 2014. I think Aaron now has got to be at least 28.
Oh, he's not like super old.
No, but I said the old boys because JKS and Azza, when JKS joined Vox Eminor back in 2014, we're now in 2020, Lauren.
Shut up, Chad. Don't tell me about time.
That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years that these two have been playing together.
It's nice to have teammates that you just kind of know how they play.
Yeah, and that's where you get the natty chem. You know, when I talk about, and that's natty chemistry, and when I say natty, I mean natural, so natural chemistry. That's what gets built up after a while when you play together.
Natty chem.
Natty
doesn't
chem.
sound as good when I say it. It just sound like a substitute teacher trying to be cool.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dearie me, Grat. Just about out of there in time. Tarek was bounding around again. This looks like it could be pretty quick to take top mid, and it is gonna be. Gratisfaction going to take down Tarek en route. Dips back in. Doesn't see him. The flash was good enough. Molly to go through. Breezes through it, though. But there you go. Azza keeping control. And Leah's still very much
alert. Be careful here.
Yeah, there's still dangers, but it has been mostly quelled. And there's so many of the CTs there.
Someone get the AWP. There we go.
Nice.
So if you have an AK, guys, if you're playing at home and you're on the CT side and you have lots of teammates who are around the AWP and they have an M4, make the ones with the M4 pick up the AWP because you can't buy the AK. You know what I mean? So it's simple stuff, but still make sure you get the AWP. Worst case, throw away the AK. Long story short, guns are good. Anyway,
good.
Don't take that out of context. That's one of those people are going to clip.
That's where the clip monkeys
anyway.
come out. Oh, no. Is this fast up banana?
Oh, it is.
Yo, geez, JKS. That was a lot to take on. 3 players still there, of course. Jacob. This round's weird. It's a weird round. Azza's now going to go for the fight as well.
Almost has 2 there. If he had 2, this round could have been winnable for the Thieves, but I would say it's most likely that we see Grat and Liaz just go for the save. Grat hasn't made it across yet, and Breeze, well, that's easy for him to pick on top of first oranges over the smoke, as you like, as Liaz will be left alive. $3,000. Should be saving this one right here. I wouldn't expect him to be going on some kind of a Rambo mission. Rambo, played by Sylvester Stallone, Lauren. Don't know if you know him, but he also was in the Rocky movies.
I love cheesy action movies. Like Demolition Man is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, nice.
Big fan. I think it's because when I went to live with my dad at one point, and he just had like a load of old like VHS tapes from like the 80s, 90s of action movies. And I just watched all of them. So I just, you know.
Okay, what was your favorite?
Demolition Man's up there. Con Air, Top Gun, obviously.
Top Gun, okay.
Big fan of. Yeah.
Hey, you excited for the sequel?
What? Oh, gosh, yeah. I don't know. Like, Tom Cruise is weird now.
Well, he was weird then, too.
Yeah, but we didn't know about it.
Because we didn't have, like, social media in the same way we did back then.
So it's like, you know, you got to be able to, I guess, take the person and the art differently.
I'm just having a look right now. I had Rambo 3 on the Sega Mega Drive.
Ooh.
And I remember there was like a bow and arrow thing where I had to shoot down like a helicopter. But anyway, no helicopters in Counter-Strike yet.
Oh, Commando was good as well. That was great. Oh. Big fan.
Do you feel like, Lauren, everybody from our generation should know who Rage Against the Machine are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just one of those bands.
You don't have to like them necessarily.
No, you don't have to like them.
You have to know of probably one song. I feel like you should do. Why them?
Well, they're just like, to me, they kind of stand out as one of, well, I guess they were one of the only bands I saw live.
Ah, okay.
I didn't really like concerts.
I loved gigs. They were great. Good time, you know? Just, it's why I like LANs when it first came through, because it's a place where you could be around like-minded people.
Now we hate people.
No, I don't hate people.
All right, well. That's a bad smoke. That's
not gonna help much.
Not ideal, and there's a massive gap. So Ethan can exploit this here to make sure that nobody's playing up close, and they're able to use it to push on forward. So a bit of a pounce maneuver will be coming on to B here. JKS and Jacob double boosted. Doesn't get anything here, and Jacob will be cleared. He'd be lucky to get more than one. That's the first through the smoke. Might be able to find some damage. Will do. Cirque's low. Stand as well. As it goes down, and there's Jacob falling. So that is going to be 6 rounds on the board here for EG, as there's no choice for the Thieves but to save yet again. Bloody game of saves.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did, yes.
Yeah. Hated the ending too?
No, I wasn't. Like, the thing is, in life, Lauren, I've had my heart broken enough times that I just have no expectations with anything. The only thing I care about are the boys. And for them as well, it's like, well, if they win, they win. If not, whatever now. They're not going to win them all. You can't win them all. You just can't.
You're having a little mini, like, breakdown here.
No. Like, I'm the happiest I've been in a very long time.
I like to hear that. Suck doesn't agree. No, yeah,
Rush,
yeah.
Rush, I'm going to come back there, I swear to God.
What are you going to do about it?
And peel those little fingers off that bloody keyboard.
You don't like it?
MC, next time he does that, take control and take us to another part of the map.
Don't do it, MC. Don't do it. We have a timeout coming in.
Well, we've already been talking about rubbish stuff because the game's playing very slowly and all we're getting is saves.
Yep. It's been a bit weird. The pacing's just been a bit strange compared to like what we had on Dust 2. I feel like Dust 2 really kind of set the bar.
Can we get FURIA back in the server?
Call him up.
Call him up. Hey, Art, what are you doing, man? We kind of want some of that action, bro. All right, well, if we're going to talk through what the EG are doing very well, it's controlling the fact that no information is being really allowed for the Thieves. And when that... well, Ethan's having a good time.
Stretching's good.
Stretching is very good. But the fact that the Thieves aren't able to find too many opening picks and they're not able to hold on to banana control and they're losing top mid control as well. When EG want to pounce, they're pouncing from the darkness, right? And that's where we know all the scary monsters live. The darkness.
Another band being brought up here. But no, we've got to look at the buy for the Thieves. It's in a bad spot. Grass Faction with the AWP still, Liaz with the rifle, but that's kind of your big names to be looking at. But this has been... I don't know, this just hasn't made me fall in love with this map yet.
Well,
like with these two on it.
Let's just think about one of the key factors here. If Gratisfaction loses this AWP in round number 10, he only gets $2,900 loss bonus in the next round. Now, Lauren, I don't know if your mathematics is any better than mine.
No, I can tell you it for free.
All right. Well, we won't do it on air then.
Yep.
But his money's not going to be fantastic going forward. And an AWP, well, the AWP's quite expensive. It's $4,750.
Yeah, big dollary doodahs.
Now, the price could be right here for Grad as Tarek over the top of the stairs. He's going to have to flick down. That's an opening. Now we start seeing some danger from the Thieves.
Don't mind that.
JK has a solo B, so he doesn't actually have any utility to work with. He's been spotted. Jacob needs
presence.
this.
Oh, Breezy's right there, though. Oh,
Go, Gadget Arms.
just about reached. Did Breezy see that?
He would have seen it get snatched
Like, surely
in front
he
of him.
just saw this like little Hoover and just like reach in. And at least they've got a rifle now to play with, so they can split the site with a little bit more firepower. Gratisfaction, the time is going to be perfect. It couldn't be better.
Everywhere.
Catching Cirque off with the smoke in the hand, but now the play comes back in from the apartments. Now they
Liaz is
know
looking.
that Azza and Liaz are around here. Liaz is on it. That second, where did he get that from? Just committing to the spray as Stan can go fast, but it's going to be Azza to find. No, doesn't
dear.
find him in quite.
No damage.
Surprised. And Stan's still alive. I don't know how possible this looks, though. Safe plant from apartment. Smart move, considering he knew that Liaz was around somewhere, but now he's got pressure coming in from CT Arch. Spots one, expecting the swing. Tries to capitalize quickly. He does. Takes down JKS, but that's not Liaz. They know he's still around. Stan knows the information. He just has to find the shots. Another tag. He's seen them both. He's taken 2 fights on 2 fronts. Still full HP. And the clock is ticking. And there he goes. Gratisfaction keeping the round safe. Liaz does have the kit. It's all okay.
The opener and the closer there, Grat found that opening pick, transitioned over towards Banana, found another one that forced them into the A play, and then as things got very, very dicey there for the Thieves, he closes the door on Stan, who actually made that round very, very winnable. That should not have been a round that we'd see him get stuck in on, and this is a different camera angle here of him walking out, doubling up on the balcony there for Liaz, as easy as you like. 2 very, very important frags, and there's the final finishing blow. So, Thieves, they still went away. They get themselves a very, very respectable buy based off the fact that 3 of their players, you can see JKS, he's got a bunch of money now. The double AWP coming on out. We saw that actually come down against Liquid as well in the later stages of their CT side. EG with a full buy, Cirque on the AWP. And back into the throes of things. So utility down Banana, 3 players stacked on over from the CT side. Deep smoke, deep Molotov. Limping on out one of their own, EG just to obscure the vision. And you can see the Thieves, they just give up Banana control very, very quickly. JKS, the only man left over towards that side of the map, as the rotation from Jacob and Azza over towards Arch side has come on through. Lots of pressure on Liaz and Gratisfaction in Halls and Quad. But it is just the default spread. So we're not in too much of a hurry here. EG will be taking their time. Molotov, burning, Stan, down to the AWP. They now know there's 2 in play. That's a good bit of information for EG, even though they do find themselves at a number disadvantage. Okay.
Now you're down to 3, so that information they once had kind of becomes irrelevant.
Yeah.
Stack out towards A, I guess, if the timing's right, if it all like lines up, and it might do, as JKS will have to control it because the bomb's still down by T-spawn.
Oh,
so JKS dinked
die.
up. Okay, he's got to back away and stay safe. Jacob's on the way back around, but he did stack over towards A earlier on after that breezy play towards top mid. Now Cirque's there. That's not bad. Jacob goes down. Uh-oh, there's problems afoot here. This was a 3v5? And now you're in a post plant with 2 AWPs in play. It's not really where you want to be.
No, they have 3 smokes though, so if they can smoke off towards Banana, get a good flash in, there's a HE even available on the back pocket of JKS, but posturing forward, Cirque, he wants more, and it almost was the double. He misses. Liaz will take him out. Tarek on the quick trade. The bomb now, it's ticking away. There's 1 kid in play. It's in Grat's hands. Can Ethan do any more?
Just got to buy time, stay alive, make them work for their dinner, but no, it's Tarek. It's all Tarek. 3 kills. Backs away again, makes it hard to work. Spots Gratisfaction, doesn't need to do too much. He can play that time. Smoke goes up. He's going to lose out, but the time, I don't think he's got this.
Gonna be real close.
Oh, surely that bomb's going to blow. Tarek's done just about enough. He really does play in those fine margins, doesn't he, old Tarek?
I cannot believe how that round has unfolded. That was, as you mentioned, a 3-on-5 situation. Jacob rotating in, completely unawares that might be possible. Cirque was still on the scoreboard. They knew that the AWP was still in play. Gave up his life, and, well, it's a smile from Stan because that was daylight robbery. They shouldn't be winning that round. 7-4 now. The Thieves, they should be able to buy something, and yes, they can. Grad on the AWP, 2 rifles out. Swag 7. and an MP9. No defuse kits this time around. They can't be giving up the bomb site. Grat, he's going fast. He's going furious. The AWP, it's all the way through. Posted are not ready for the door push, but it's on a timer and he's already thought better of it. Can't get tagged up by that spam. EG, one more round. They've won the half. Map number 3 will be train. Looks like we might be needing it here as Grat. What can he do? Searching with the AWP. The timing on that, unfortunately, not awares. Flash towards top mid. He's dead. Fantastic work from Cirque here. Doesn't have the AWP, but might be able to pick up Gratz off his cold dead corpse. The bomb is all the way back towards T stairs, but it looks like A is going to be the finish here.
Diaz did do well before. Gets through the smoke as well. There's still a little bit of fight in them yet, and now Jacob's going to be called upon to do pretty well to stop this. Buy some time for JKS to get back to B. He's going to hear some steps coming in. He's going to move back. Did Stan see him? I'm not too sure. Doesn't seem to matter. He dies pretty swiftly as now it's game on. Breezy's found Leah, so that's going to hinder rotations and any support coming back in. It looks like the T's have really got some pace to them here. They've been able to work this out. The buy was subpar, and that initial pick towards Gratisfaction really did echo through this round as the bomb plants in, the smoke goes up. The retake looks impossible.
Yeah, I think this one here is simmering to its logical conclusion. EG are looking fantastic on Inferno. Now, I say that. The way that the first half was trickling along for EG on Dust 2, it felt like they were just going to win that game. It felt like they were going to run away with it. And the Thieves battled back. Now, this is the CT side of Inferno. So we do need to see them get at least... I want to say 6, but I might even settle for 5 at the moment if I was on the Thieves side of things. They have 2 saved guns. Loss bonus of 2,400. Would most likely have to be the save, which gives up 9. And then if they can win the final 2 from that point, that's probably the right play. But I just want to point out here, so JKS finding that kill is a tell that the best player in the server, or on the other side of the server from EG, is no longer on that B bomb site. So to head over towards B, you can see Jacob, he's struggling. He didn't have a great game or a great series yesterday. They got 3 kills to his name here, and they rotated back into his position. He wasn't even able to find a single frag to slow them down. So let's see if Azza and JKS can find any magic. They will need multi-kills with this. The one-way smoke, it will be allowed. Deep Molotov towards the logs. Need to be careful with this approach, though, the Thieves. They've already used a big chunk of the utility from the 2 rifle players, and they found nothing. Azza will stay over towards B, dropping another smoke towards the half wall, but that's only going to buy them until 1 minute 10. There's so much time left. Can Liaz strike?
He needs it, doesn't he? He needs something to go their way. That's
Once
perfect.
more.
Sticking around for another. Breezy's going to just push on this. Oh my god, Liaz, you're an animal. 2 big kills. That's 2 rifles found. Going to just switch one back to Jacob.
Good teammate.
That's beautiful stuff. Really, really nice. You don't often get to see that with a P250, but that's going to put
Well, they're
EG on
over-rotating.
alert.
They're over-rotating again.
No, not again. The timing's going to be everything on this. Depending on how quickly EG hit, they could get back in time. It's too late.
Bad gamble calls that are coming out.
Too late.
Grat's about to get a rude shock. 3 of them. He saw all 3. Well, they're going mid to B. This could perfect.
It could work out. Liaz low. Oh, he's caught on the way back through, and Jacob's dead.
Boys.
Rocking a hard place, but 40 seconds now. Where do the T's take this? They've kind of got behind enemy lines. You've got to know Azza's still alive somewhere. JKS2, where are these players remaining? Azza's shown himself. Ethan's gone down with the bomb. They've got to commit to get this back. Azza can play the time well. Cirque's still alive. Going to try and patrol it with that AWP. Azza, now, playing ahead of the smoke. Cirque's going to find him. Gratisfaction, that P250 just ain't going to do the damage that you need. Stan's going to get the bomb down. The smoke's still in play. These 2 trying to play it back through and nothing.
Yeah, Cirque just picked up another smoke, can lock out spawn, and then they definitely know they don't need to look towards that side of the map. A round here that the Thieves should have won, and now look at this. It's going to be ripped apart. JKS, all the work to do. 2-on-1 situation. No stands towards site. Has a good idea of Cirque's position, but the bomb now half-ticked. Has to get a move on. Has to find a frag. The jiggle comes through. Stan gets tagged on up. JKS now not being gifted anything. The flash comes on. He knows one towards coffins. No time for this anymore as JKS just looking to do damage. And that's going to be it.
These are frustrating rounds to lose, I feel, for the Thieves.
They over-rotated off of what? I'm not quite sure why they needed 2 players to rotate over towards Azza's position. 1, sure. Set up yourself a standard round. Yeah.
They put both of the new rifles over there, didn't they?
Yeah, and the fact was, as soon as Grat saw them arch side as well, why are they rotating back so lackadaisically? Grat sees them here, and then they just run straight through mid to B. You can look at this. Liaz was just jumping around the corner with his knife out. They're both, like, they're making so many sound cues. So Ethan mopping them both up with ease. Just over-rotating there from the Thieves. Gifting away another round, and they will take a timeout. It was just the 2 saved rifles, so they won't look at it like it is the end of the world, but need to button up here as the scoreline is starting to get away from them. These last 2 are essential for the Thieves. If EG are able to get an 11-4 half, we will be seeing the 3rd map of Train coming through as quick as you like. Tarek, 14 kills, 9 for Cirque, 9 for Stan, Ethan with 6, 5 for Breeze. Look, Breeze isn't even online yet, and the scoreline's already 9-4. That's when you have some real worrying signs, but we are seeing more from Grat, 12 for him, 8 for JKS, 9 for Azza, 7 for Liaz, and Jacob with 3 kills. Still, if Jacob comes online, might be able to find a bit more impact. Nice little Molotov through the skybox. Nades go down deep banana. EG happy to give that up in the early stages.
Feels like the first time we're actually seeing 100 Thieves fight for banana control as well. Doesn't seem like it's something they often do. Maybe this is a reaction to the last couple of rounds. Maybe they just feel like they haven't had that map control that they wanted or the utility to play for it, but have gone for it now. Post up Jacob nice and deep. He can sit there and they can free up JKS to play wherever he feels, but this is bold from Jacob.
He needs to make a play, so I don't hate it. He needs to activate himself in this game. You can continue to take risks, and if he dies, it will be frustrating, but at least he's taking risks for the team. Better than him sitting there and not being able to convert any frags. Grant flashed off the line. Azza and Liaz up close. They might need to dip away. Azza extinguishes this. Now he's locked in.
He didn't do too well here last time, but maybe this time it's a little bit more play, but they're going to go towards CT Arch. This is going to come down to Graz's faction. Still got the AWP. Flash comes in, timing's everything, and they just absolutely run him over. As they're going to try and make up the odds here, but has to fall back to side. They've lost control now. Liaz from the pit. Good damage. Needs a kill. Can't get it. Tarek's there. Ethan's there. It's theirs. The site's under control. The 2 players up banana can't do anything.
Yeah, pack it up. EG are looking great. They're very poised. They're reactive. They can swarm on these kills. They're catching 100 Thieves in poor timings, making them make silly decisions. And now Breeze is on the hunt. May as well. Their money's not great, but if you can take these rifles out, 100 Thieves' morale is going to be even worse. JKS would have heard that, so knowing that Breeze could be up close and personal. You see Jacob looking over towards this side of the map as well. Through B goes 3 of them, and wow, there would be a window to go for a defuse if either of them had a kit. Stan, he's going to have to run away here. Unless they don't want the op. Here we go. He's going to make some noise. Jacob should get a frag. Can pick up the AWP. And that's not bad. The best of a bad situation, really. It's going into the last round of play. Max loss bonus, 3,400 on the board for the 100 Thieves. Rat with his signature weapon. JKS with a rifle. Jacob with one of his own. MP9 for Azza. Liaz still deciding what he wants to purchase. He's gone for the... Oh, he's been gifted a FAMAS. So a very, very lush buy. Grat is glass cannon. So keep that in mind. It's not the end of the world. The AK-47s, they'll shred through his head regardless of the armor. But nade damage was going to tickle him up a little bit more, make life a little bit harder. Flashed off. Circle trade places. Oh, and Liaz, gets a bit of a freebie there. Grat grabs one as well. So this is essentially another 10-5 half.
Okay, this is a little bit of life left in the Thieves. Maybe their T-side's got a little bit more to show on it. You got to hope so, at least. Oh, Liaz, that wasn't quiet. That wasn't subtle. Oh, he's in danger now. Gets the information, but also takes a boatload of damage for it. Down to 1 flash, going to fall back towards pit. Grat's on lookout towards top middle. Ethan on the other side. Flash being ready to maybe help Stan or Breeze in. There it goes. And Stan makes the play through. Liaz is still doing okay. He's tucked himself in towards the side. Grat's faction gets a chance towards Stan, but, you know, step by step, the T's are making it out here.
They're going to get side control. All they have to do is take Liaz out of the picture. Grat's gone. That's the overseer for Liaz. He needs a multi-kill. Hazard goes down as well. This is falling apart.
Oh, Liaz is going to get one at least. Breezy's gone down in the meantime, but you do have now the 2v2 retake, and the B-boys are here. You got Jacob and you got JKS. They've got a molly, they've got a flash, they've got a kit to play with. Stan caught in transition, trying to maybe get towards that graveyard area as Ethan now in the 1v2. Not too sure of both positions, but he's going to gamble a fair amount towards quad. He's lost out and the retakes come through. It looks like we're going to end on a 5-10 half here.
Could have been better, could have been worse. EG very happy with this one right here. The Thieves bouncing back in similar fashion to what we saw on Dust 2 in the late stages. Second half of Inferno coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Time always talks about all the other guys. Will I ever understand? Without her, it's not fair. I need you back. No more crying at the end. I'll do it again.
Okay, 5-10 on the half. And honestly, EG looked good this map. I think we can say they've looked a little bit more stable. Off the back of what happened on Dust 2, they've come back in and they've stabilized. The turnaround for the Thieves, though, was on that T side. That's when they came together on Dust 2. I don't know if we can see it here. I don't know what to expect from them. Because all those rotations, the timing, the punishment coming out from EG off the back of that was very, very good.
Yeah, it's a bit harder to run them for a loop like they did over there on Dust 2. So let's kick things off here. EG looking like they want to take us to a third. Winner of this game will go through to the grand final to meet FURIA in a best of 5, where FURIA have the 1 map advantage. But a quick smoke towards CT. Ethan drops at one of his own. The flashes are good, but through the smoke, they'll need to barrel Ethan. He's going to not deliver anything. JKS will take him down. That means the bomb should be getting planted any second now. Rotation coming on through. Stan has a molly and a flash. There's a kit on the floor in pool. So still a very winnable round for EG here, but they need to get a move on.
100 Thieves fans, though, must be pretty happy seeing a pointed T side, and Liaz looking good. Already the flash is going to come in, but they found nothing off the back of it. JKS can now make a bit of a turn. Keeps everything in check. Nice work. Going to hunt down Breezy. Beautiful. There's the starting blocks. There's what you want to be seeing. These pistol rounds have been looking crisp from the Thieves.
Easy breezy cover girl. Now, there were some heroes in that round that we didn't get to see. And those heroes were the flashes that were on the two individuals. I believe it was Gratis Faction and Azza from Late Banana. Those flashes allowed JKS and Liaz and
Is that
Jacob,
swing in the end?
yeah, to be able to swing and fight towards CT, fight towards coffins. So the devil's in the details there for the Thieves. And away we go, round 17. If they can convert this one, they give themselves a much easier round in number 18 coming on forward. And then they can even get themselves up to a scoreline of 8-10. Still will be in the favor of EG, but this one here, extremely important. If this can be cool, K, tactical nukes going out on either side. Let me tell you who turned the key first. It was the Thieves, and they're the ones who struck the lion's share of the damage there. Ethan and Tarek, they've been peppered on down, and even more bullets coming on through. So the B defense, it's been put on notice. They only have a flashbang. They have a rotation, though. Cirque wants to join the party.
You got your third man, but Az doesn't care. He's played ahead of all of it. He's gone for a little bit of a walkabout himself. Cirque's taking some damage. All the damage is coming in against EG. Not much given back. A touch towards Liaz, but that's about it. And they've cost that rotation, maybe feeling that, hey, there was maybe a little bit too much pressure there. Why don't we try A? Maybe a stack we could have been coming against then.
Yeah, deep smoke over towards Moto and back towards B they go. So boost will come in from the CTs onto the flower pot. Cirque, they're playing in tow with the CZ75, the little pocket rocket ready to sting. Through the smoke they go. They didn't clear the boost. They eventually do. Grad will take down that of Tarek. And, well, this should be the round, I think, holding on to the pistols. Just stay here, Rush. I like this position. Lauren, just take a look at this MAC-10 and tell me what you see. Tell me what you feel.
It's in the dark a bit there. I see some renegades. I see Az's name. I see... Is that a Titan sticker again?
Yeah, well...
Wow.
Dead now, aren't they?
Do you think you killed him?
I think we did. One of the greatest games of Counter-Strike ever played.
Who was on that Titan roster? Talk me through it.
Shocks.
Oh, big name.
Let me bring it up. I want to get it over.
Yeah, talk to me here, because, you know, we see these glimmers of it. The Glock for Azza, you know, it's the gun that he has by his side for half of his games. It's got to mean a lot to the man.
Yeah,
He's been picking the SMGs. He's probably doing it just so he can get the MAC-10 out.
The memories are there, you know. So on that side of things, we did have Existence, legendary Belgium in-game leader from the French scene. Source, the very games days, one of the best to ever do it. RPK, the tank, still doing it today.
Alex cosplays as him.
Rolling over as the 31-year-old man, still getting it done in the server on Team Vitality as a current professional. Shocks, also there, side by side.
You know, his heyday when his aim was just nutty.
Got Smiths, the AWPer for the team. He's moved on to greener pastures now, and Maniac, of course.
God, you battered Maniac. Poor boy.
Yeah. Gave him the beans, Lawrence. 16-9.
The beans.
16-9 on Miragi.
You know what, can we do a day where we just sit down and watch that game all together? You know, as the commentators we are today, we sit down.
You guys.
Yeah, no. We sit down with the class of all the, you know, people at home. That's not bad, by the way. I do appreciate what Breezy just did. But we'll sit down, we'll watch it back.
Okay, that could be some content.
It could be. See?
Rush, would you like to watch the game?
I feel like I've seen you play it on your stream quite a few times.
Yeah, I have.
That and the flip side one, the cash one, the cache.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them a few times.
Yeah,
you know,
would you like to join us to watch it together?
Maybe. The game looks pretty old now, though. That's the problem. It doesn't even look like CSGO.
No?
It was from over 5 years ago, so.
But are you saying no?
Looks like Source 1.
Rush doesn't like doing things that, well, it's a social thing, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'd join. I'd be up for it, you know. I mean,
what if we get some, you get some Warsteiners?
I don't know what that, I know what that is. They're quite delicious.
Yeah.
Did you see the MAC-10?
I did.
MC got you a nice little cam. Check that out.
It's nice.
Old Azza signatures, not Juzza, not Juzzy Bear. It's Azza.
Juzza Bear.
Azza Bear. Old Juzza.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit of a nothing round. So we'll get stuck into the goodies. And the scoreline now 10-8. There's that MAC-10 just running and gunning, followed up by the CZ75, peppering down ranges. Well, now the guns will come on out. The AK-47's purchased in, a couple of Galils carried on through. On the other side of things, Evil Geniuses are looking at an AWP in the hands of Cirque, a silenced M4 for Stan. He's been enjoying that. He'll also be having the defuse kit. Full utility for 4 members and 3 M4A4s. See if Cirque wants to go too aggressive towards middle here. Doesn't have an AWPer on the other side of things to contend with, so he might want to get more aggressive, and this is it. Shot goes shy. JKS jumping and eluding that one. Early smoke towards Ender Halls to slow down this ascent up into the boiler and Hall's default control. Smoke from Ethan towards top banana, but ooh, maybe a little bit of gap for Liaz to play around here. Looks like Ethan wants to hang around, tucking in towards the sandbag position. Has Tarek overseeing him with a flash. As this smoke starts to fade, it looks like Tarek is setting up a flashbang for him, so let's see how this one rolls on through. Azza over towards the logs position, should be anti-flash. Well, Liaz.
Uh-oh. Ethan's in danger.
Oh, dear.
Bloody hell, Liaz, are we going to get one of those Mirage games that we had before? If he heats up, oh, I can't wait. Carry Potter's on it. 5v3 now. Stan's made it across pretty quickly, but the smokes are up. The bomb's going to be probably planted somewhat unscathed. The nade could do work from Stan.
We didn't hear it going down. That's why he didn't throw the nade. So obviously a lot of sound cues from the spam. And yeah, so that one right there is very, very lucky for Gratisfaction. He was on 77 health. He wouldn't have gone down to that nade, but it could have made him low. And with Liaz and Azza both low as well, that could have become a bit of a round. But look who it is. We got Fakey boys in Heroic, where we got Lurky boys in JKS right now, coming through the apartment's position. Quiet as you like. That chicken, don't scare the chicken. Don't scare the chicken. But seriously, if he scares the chicken, they'll know that he's there.
Do you remember the dog barking actually meant something?
Yeah, and like the lightning on Aztec, for example. Oh, that's a huge find. That is a massive find from Jacob. He's taken the
drive by Cirque.
That is a very big kill to find in the last few moments of that round right there. So the buy situation right there for EG, they can make it work. Stan can drop across the rifle, so can Breeze, but it looks like they're opting just to go for the partial investment. Ethan's just gone down to the 5-7. And this was Liaz with the openings. Now, look, in my opinion, Liaz, when he was playing back within the realms of Australia before he went over towards this squad, look at them all. They all need to go get some haircuts. Gomez, if you're listening, mate, get a barber in. I know
Dad, you loved your floppy mess hair.
Yeah, but
you were like, oh, maybe I'll get it back. Hold on, Breezy's going walkabout. He wants to change the game. 1-for-1 trade out, but gets information. Az has done him. Azza found Stan. That's huge. JKS could...
another in boiler.
The timing. You don't expect a third, do you? Cirque's got the gun. Peels away. Tarek's still here. JKS is being so quiet about this, though. Did Cirque hear that? It looked like he might have. But maybe trying to catch the bomb potentially, or the other players.
He's not going to know Justin.
No idea. Nicely played by JKS, playing just ahead of those expectations. Ethan tries to find information. He finds so much more. Az has taken him down, and the boys are playing a great round here against all these small bits of trickery that the EG boys are trying to throw out. The only thing that really landed is Tarek's CZ and a quick kill from Stan. No more to be seen. 10-10. We're all even. What is this T-side?
Yeah, good stuff here from the Thieves. Coming out the gate, swinging 5 on the trot. So they've managed to make this work. And, well, in stylish fashion, if they can convert this one right here, it will be the $3,400 loss bonus. But with EG investing almost everything into a round like this, it will have to be the eco in round 22. So a lot rides on round 21. I was just saying about Liaz. In Australia, he was very similar to the way that JKS would approach the game. You know, more of a bomb site anchor, more of a clutchy style player, a little bit slower. But he's had to adapt and change a lot as an individual on this Thieves team. You can see him here being an entry frag factor. We saw that as well against Liquid yesterday, opening some massive rounds for the team. So some definite evolution of the individuals of this Thieves squad over the years.
Oh, they're pushing on this. Oh, Ethan was going to. I think he caught a lot of the flash coming through. That's messy, but it's worked. And it's worked
wonderfully.
Well, yeah. I'm surprised that molly kill came in, but it does. As has lost life. Breezy's in the battle with JKS, and Breezy lets position be noted, but JKS somehow dodges the bullets.
Yeah, going for the bit of nutmeg in the smoke there, but as they've lost 2 members very, very early, 2 of their higher fraggers on this map of Inferno right here, the Thieves will have to regroup, and now a 3-on-5 situation does not seem very easy to win whatsoever. Jacob, if he jiggles this corner, Cirque with the AWP should get the better of him. Sees the barrel, doesn't take the shot, knows it's coming, and there it is. So Cirque now making it an even tougher task, a 2-on-5. JKS and Gratisfaction. Eventually, JKS will find one, but this is a 1-on-5. He'll have to find Breeze on the balcony, and the timing is just off for him. Even goes down to his own Molotov. The 1G's in chat. Summit would be proud. And now that's 11 on the board for EG. So finally posting around here on their CT
back,
side.
right?
Yeah, the money is good for the Thieves, so they can buy. But what they've allowed is a little bit of wiggle room for EG going into the further or future rounds. Circle will still have that AWP. 2 AKs in play now. Maybe a pace change from the Thieves could come in. Might be a little bit early for that, as I could be thinking. But Giving up those kills in Banana there. That was great work from EG, having 3 members, forcing them out with utility. Hazard now leading the charge. Half-wall nades coming through. And he's caught both of them right on the noggin there. Down to 35. Good nade work from EG.
Yeah, the play towards Banana started to really come into its own. That last round worked out very well. That molly, is in so much danger. 2 rounds in a row has been caught out by a molly now. Not going to be happy with that. Obviously flashed up by Ethan. He couldn't really do much, but especially after those initial nades came in. Gratisfaction had a second to maybe try and catch Ethan, but not going to happen.
Yeah, that was the equalizer right there. Almost given a bit of an opportunity. As now EG can set on up how they like, boosting taric towards the new box. Very potent position. Utility dwindling now for the Thieves. They have plenty of smokes to work with, but only 1 Molotov, no HEs to force EG out of the tight corners and positions. Jacob's actually tucked on in. JK selling a little bit of a fake over towards the A side of things. That arch side smoke, it cuts off vision and makes them think a mid to B could be possible. So right now, Ethan will be hanging around, but it is on a timer. That'll be dissipating within about 10 seconds. They need to hit this B side and they need to hit it now.
Okay, taric boosted up. Stan, flash in hand. Contacts made, flash comes out, molly goes in, he's buying time. This is nice work though, good damage, but he couldn't stay alive long enough. The site's there, the bomb can be planted. Gratisfaction has a second or two to get this one down. They're still clearing site, maybe a little bit paranoid that Ethan could still be around here. Especially after knowing that flash came through, I think, from him. Jacob's position's great, playing ahead of expectation. And again, JKS can be called upon to fight against Breezy. This fight happens everywhere on the map, and he's won it this time. No nutmeg needed. It's Cirque who's going to back away and try and keep that up.
He needs to save this because, once again, EG, their money, it's an average position. Finding that kill, at least it allows Gratisfaction and JKS to know where he is. And JKS is on the chase. Look at this, up middle already. Can cut him off over towards the pit side. Might be hearing some of these steps. Cirque's on high alert, but caught mid-air, and JKS takes away the AWP. So money now, it's on the cusp. A buy will be able to come through. Stanislaw is the only one with under that 4K mark necessary for the rifles. Taric can buy. Ethan's good too. Stan's gone down to the MP9. Breeze can purchase on in. And Cirque, he's even been humbled down to a rifle of his own. They win this one here, the Thieves. They're going to break at least the willpower of EG.
The one thing I do want to remind people, if you're just tuning in, let's say you don't watch much of the pre-shows or the bits and bobs before.
I don't blame you. It's rubbish.
Same. I never do. Well, actually, that's a lie. Last season of Pro League, I only watched that because I thought it was funny to laugh at you lot.
On air.
Yeah, it's nice to see just a mobile circus. For now, I'll come back to that point, but do keep in mind, this is lower bracket games. So if they lose this map, if EG lose this map, they're done. They're gone for. So this is do or die time. Azza, maybe not fancying a molly death this time. He wants to bring the fire to them. Rifle out, gun to hand. He finds Ethan. He finds Taric, and it's now B open.
And again, look at this. Cirque will find one through the smoke. Gets very lucky to do so, but I don't think they can warrant even going for this. The bomb's going to get planted any second. JK is still covering off towards middle, having the rotations. They know there's no pressure from Banana, and it has to be the save. Stan holding onto an MP9. Not the weapon you want to be keeping right now, as 12 rounds will be posted for the Thieves. They're going to take the lead. And this, look at this. Is the hunt going to come on through? They're flashing towards CT. They're just making sure that nobody's coming for this retake. JKS coming on over with his assistance. Not necessary. 20 seconds left on the bomb. Do they want to hunt? They're just making sure there's no chance for a defuse here. Giving up one of those type of rounds would be absolutely catastrophic for the Thieves, and considering this massive comeback. This CT side now, from EG, only 1 round. Only 1 round they've been able to post after a 10-5 first half.
The Thieves.
Wild stuff. Looking very tidy here. Feels like they've been let off the leash a little bit, the Thieves. It's not as rigid as what we'd normally see. They're not second-guessing themselves within the mid-rounds. They're quite decisive. They're following through. They're finding good entries. Azza with another good game. Really finding his form in recent times, Azza. Someone who, as an in-game leader for the team, he took a role that nobody wanted. It's a difficult role, let me tell you that much. And he's now up to 18 kills. 16 for Liaz, 15 for Grat. JKS there with 14, 9 for Jacob. On the other side of things, 19 for Taric, having a good game. Lots of impact, lots of late round plants. Stan with 15, 12 for Cirque. And Ethan and Breeze are kept very, very quiet. I said if Breeze comes online, then EG can run away with this game. Well, he's not here yet. They're doing a good job of avoiding him.
I'm a little surprised that Ethan's having a quieter game. He's normally, you know, quite solid. I wouldn't say his average is pretty good.
Yeah.
So for him to be quiet, it's a bit of a missing piece potentially for EG. But they forced the timeout of the Thieves. They got it out of them. EG having to really consider what they're doing going forward. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah, and this is by no means a freebie, but just take a look right here. This is a round that Thieves have the firepower advantage in. There's a 5-7 and a CZ75 in play on Tarek and Ethan respectively, and the 3 saved guns. So you still have to be careful if you're the Thieves. This is still a very losable round, or a very winnable round if you are that of EG. Big nade coming out. Stan gets chunked down to 55 immediately, flashing forward. They want to hold on to this banana information. Liaz has found double kills over here. So has Azza. But a bit more of a passive approach from the Thieves this time round. If the Thieves do this, they will have run the lower bracket gauntlet. They will have FURIA in the final. They will be at a 1-map disadvantage in a best of 5. However, they actually beat FURIA in the regular season. The only team out of the 2 other names, Liquid and EG, to do so throughout the Pro League. FURIA were looking hot to trot. We saw them absolutely spank EG just the other day, made them look silly. And Thieves, well, they're mounting some good Counter-Strike here, and they looked poised if they could take this one, to take this in a 2-0 fashion.
Still have to get past this round. Right place for it, keep in mind Breezy and Cirque are over towards pit. Gratzine, Tarek.
Stan still has that flash.
Yeah, they need to get this right though. As it knows his angle as well. This is getting dangerous. We're down to 24 seconds, and in we go. As is isolated Ethan, that's good. Tarek on the swing. The flash was great. It blinded a fair few of them. He just couldn't capitalize on any of it.
Time. They have to get the bomb down. There's not too much pressure. Jaken getting tagged on up slows him down a little bit. But once Azza deals with Stan, that's round over. These rifles will be saved from Breeze and Cirque. Now, if you are the Thieves, you can chase, but you don't have to. You know they have max loss bonus. You are destroying them right now. You are absolutely dismantling this squad. So just let them keep them. It doesn't do anything. You don't need to take it away. You have a decent bank yourself. They are hunting. It's not the end of the world either way. Okay, well, 13 now for the Thieves.
Okay, this is... I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? I'm waiting for EG wakes up late game and suddenly it's maybe OT, but it's not happening. They're dealing with them. Hazza still trying to find them, but there's no one around here. They've already fallen away almost towards T-Apps. So just on the stairs. And here you can see it again.
Flash is good. Look at it. Coming through the sky. 1, 2, 3, blind.
Liaz just was barely flashed, I guess, was the benefit to it.
Look at Mog in the background there. Gomez, the manager, with his stress ball.
Is that, does the size of the stress ball relate to the amount of stress?
There's a lot of stress over there, let me tell you, especially with Chris in play. Double AWPs. Could this be the solution here for EG? They've opted to get 1 in Cirque's hands, 1 for Tarek, who's been over towards that B side of things. 3 men posted on up to deal with any early aggression from the Thieves, but they've slowed things right down. This is more similar to the type of play they were doing against Liquid just yesterday. They were allowing all that utility to get displaced down Banana. They were allowing the CTs to drop all of their nades, and they're letting it happen again. This is how EG found some openings in a previous round. Well, they're not going to give them anything this time round.
Oh, Ethan's got to be careful to not get isolated by that molly. He does make it out in time, doesn't get caught too much by it. Liaz was ready. Oh. Liaz just caught a big old grenade. Chunked away at. High flash. So tries to peek in. Timing's off now. Top mid's under some sort of scrutiny, but Tarek's AWP hasn't been noted yet. Now it has. Oh, he's in the middle of no man's land. Az has got him. And they're going to speed up off this. They're not slowing down. Ethan's still here. They have to somewhat respect that smoke. And oh, they're tempted. They're going. Here we go. They're full sending. High flash. Ethan's blind. Oh. He takes one with him, but they're in the site. The bomb can be planted. And yes, Cirque's made it here, but it seems too little. Too little, too late.
Great kill from Cirque there, but I don't think it's enough to get them back into this round. Eventually, they will have to start going for these, but 14, is that the round you want to do it on? Do you want to go for it now? 3,400 loss bonus in the next round. Tarek can buy, Stan can buy, but that's it. It's just going to have to be the save. They're just going to have to hold on to these rifles.
100 Thieves are just battering B.
Yeah, and that was a pace switch up. They didn't respect that smoke. You were bang on. They just went in. They used a pop flash coming on over the top. They forced on through. They knew that they had the number advantage going onto the site. Ethan trying to tuck on in, only able to get 1. And now 14 on the board for the Thieves. If they get this done in a 2-0 fashion, this is phenomenal stuff. Considering how the season started for them, considering how we prefaced this, they got battered by EG the first time they faced in the regular season.
They barely made it to this point.
They only got, Lauren, 14 rounds over 2 maps last time these two teams faced.
Mad difference.
Well, here we go. This is
on
it.
22.
Yeah, he's the boy, I think, right now to be looking to a real change in form from him. And we noted in the pregame that we needed to see more from Liaz, more from Azza, more from Grat, the exact same formula that we saw when they took down Liquid, and we're seeing that. Jacob down the bottom again, 9 kills for him. Middle of the pack, JKS just with 14. They don't need their stars right now. They're getting it done.
Nades down, Azza again, fancying it. Got to be careful. Some of that util has started to sting a touch, but still converting the rounds. Azza creeping forward. There's the nades. A little later this time. Down to 61 HP. Cirque ready.
They can toy with them now, Lauren. They don't have to commit to anything. EG will bite on whatever execute, whatever opening frag comes through. And look at this.
So good. Cirque was blind as a bat, but he still comes out of it just fine. Taking down Liaz, as Tarek did find Azza.
They should go
Finally,
on A.
Banana is looking controlled, but they haven't come into these two yet. Stan is here. Breezy's also here. Damage being done. Molly being salvaged by some time. Stan gobbles that flash, but they're being held up. Cirque can't quite catch the cross. The T's, they're still looking dangerous, but they are being controlled. Finally manhandled. Jacob goes down. It's a round back on the board for EG.
You notice the change up there? Stan, not over towards the B side of things. He was over towards A on this round right here. Tucked in towards that pit position. He wasn't the swingman. They had Cirque as the swingman this time round, and that was one of the key factors. Able to find them a safety kill. Liaz trying to trade. Tarek and Ethan hold over towards B. They've been entered on a bunch of times, so feeling that they needed to play a little bit more passive, and they were able to get away with it. Get back underway here. Round number 27, EG 12 rounds to 14 of the Thieves 14. Once again, all this utility over towards Banana. Spamming on through, lots and lots of damage. So you can see now Stan, he was the swingman, he was helping at B. Now he's rotating back on over. Cirque towards quad. Breeze pushed up very, very forward in apps. JKS versus Breeze. It was touted to be a big duel. Two biggest stars on either side of the server tonight. Ethan jump spotting, Molotov in hand. That's all he has to work with here is Tarek in rotation, only has flashes as well. So at this point, EG not working with a lot. Will come down to some heads-up duels as Thieves are milking out all of this utility. Check it out now, 2 flashes and a smoke. That's all that remains with a minute left on the clock. This is nightmare scenario for that of EG, and it's going to be fast on to B. The Thieves are coming. They've played the rotation.
We saw it was just Ethan with that molly, and he put it down towards the top of Banana. He's trying to stay alive as best he can, play in the others, get Tarek back. He needs some help. He needs support. He's doing very well to stay alive here. Still overwhelmed eventually, but he took 2 with them. Can't be asking for much more than that. He did tag up the player that Tarek got in the end, but let's keep in mind his Gratisfaction and JKS. Bombs back to hand, but these players are surrounding them. 2 on Banana, 2 towards Ruins. Gratisfaction wants this kill. He's going to get a chance. The attack's not enough. It's now just down to JKS. Say goodnight. We're back on the board again. EG are waking up in the final throes of this game. There's the timeout from 100 Thieves. This could be all but over. This could be done. This could be 100 Thieves through to FURIA in a couple of rounds, or EG mount the comeback here.
It's looking good now from EG. They're looking a little bit more aggressive across the map. Happy to take some fights. Ethan getting 2 from that position was huge. They took way too long to isolate him, and Tarek actually alleviated a lot of pressure with that smoke kill. And then even coming on over the top. So, excuse me, it was out of Tarek saving the day. Breeze coming in with the flank, and, well, you can see here this timeout. Very important for the Thieves to take. They have potentially 2 more gun rounds left in them. Their loss bonus starting to tick on up. Both teams, if they lose this round, will get 2,400 in the following. So we get the purchase here, and the next round the Thieves will have enough to buy yet again. On the other side of things, EG have also able to crack a bit of a bank. So both teams, basically until the end of the game, their money should be A-OK. Full buys, no AWP for Grat now. So they're rocking a 5 rifle setup. This normally tells me that they want to go for something a little bit more execution heavy. Something a bit more set piece based. So they've been given banana control this time round. They did a great job in the previous of baiting out all that utility of EG within the first 55 seconds. This time not to be. You can see how much more is being held onto. Tarek with a full set, Ethan with a full set, both over towards the B side of the map. This is great news for that B defense. Pressure being applied now. Slowly having to trickle out those nades. Yeah, they're doing a great job over the top with those. Smoke's good too. That's going to go off towards the half wall. Holding them back. Flashes coming on over. No Molotov to follow through. It is now just one smoke on Tarek, one Molotov on Ethan. So they've been able to hold the Thieves back from Banana for a lot longer this time round. As we look at the A defense, you can see how tucked in towards the site they are. This time, Breeze isn't pushed forward in apartments. He's actually hiding over towards Graveyard. Cirque with the AWP in the site, ready to dance around the boxes. Good position to avoid a few more extra flashes, and Stan super passive towards that arch side. He can tuck on in if it's an A hit or open the door for a mid to B to pincer them in late. 45 seconds now. Thieves have bracket control. They have banana control. They have everything they need. Stan looks like he's playing in transition. He's actually tucked in closer to the site. So
Tarek's getting paranoid.
The 5v2. It's going to be a 5v2 on the B site.
With CT Arch being questioned, good timing on the molly to come down, but Jacob's creeping this closer and closer. Tarek's there with one flash, puts it in. Ethan on the other side, catching that flash too, fully blind still. Keep your eye on it. Now comes out looking for the players.
15.
He knows they're there. The bomb's going to go down. He's spraying it. He could almost stop it, but Tarek's just dead. Tarek's died as well, and suddenly it's a bomb plant, and it's a 5v3. They're backing out from this circ. Wanted to have a look, but no. My word, the Thieves have done it again. I don't know how Tarek died then.
Oh dear, so I guess over the top there was a player jumping over oranges. I'm not sure if we can get Bastion to set us up with a cam of what that site looked like, but as soon as they started spamming through the smoke, the Thieves knew exactly where to look. And here's the problem. EG gave up all map control. You could see there that the through players, we highlighted them, they were tucked in, they had no information towards brackets. It's one or the other. You need banana or you need brackets. It was late rounds, but they weren't able to convert anything. And look, Stan going for some last-minute kills. They're going to get taken out. They will be able to buy. The same for the Thieves, though. They have money aplenty. But here we go. Check this out. You can see them coming on in.
Okay.
Tarek over towards Coffins. Ethan, they're looking at the boost position. But when the plant comes through, he starts spamming. So JKS over the top, savior of Liaz and Azza in the face. So dealing with it, not letting anything go down, because if they had to trade out frags there, maybe EG go for the retake. The fact that they kept that clean, that is huge. That is an absolutely phenomenal play. One more round now for the Thieves. They need this, and they're in the grand final. FURIA is waiting.
The gauntlet's being run. They're actually doing it. They're on that final task. One more round. They've at least got OT on the cards, at the very least here. The way they just bullied their way in towards B makes it look good. Azza's been having some troubles with these mollies, but he stays alive. But they're being close to this. Ethan's up by the sandbags. Azza's looking for it, but the flash from Tarek on the way out was good. Ethan backs away. They finally got a full first blood coming in towards Banana, and they backed out without trading. Nice nade as well towards Jacob. These nades have been just hammering home.
Yeah, it's been so tactical. Precision. This could be it. Jacob, we need an entry, and we need it now, and he's actually taken down Ethan. Jacob coming alive.
Cirque is here. It's not just Tarek. Finally, they have the AWPer in the right place if they do pressure this issue. Jacob now takes a look. Now they find out. Now they know. Cirque tries to back away to Emo. He's still alive. Tarek's burnt, though. He's going to be a little bit crispy around the edges, but he stands. Gratisfaction's there. Tarek holding on for dear life, but now just JKS. Where's that bomb? He's got it.
Picking up the AWP.
He's a madman.
It's a 1v2. This is a JKS special right here. Baiting out the plant. Nobody's close. Nobody was close for this. Precious seconds now being taken off the clock. He's on high alert. He has no idea. Smoke towards Banana. Flash towards Pool.
There's no one else you'd want in this.
Look how safe EG are playing this.
They are not going to make any mistakes with this one. Stan and Breezy being as patient, as calm as they can be. Another fake comes in. He draws them closer. With every cue, they line. Oh my God!